fuck with you, get out my face, you a dog. Mama told me don't be chasing after these scrubs. If I don't let you go, it's cause I ain't high you enough. Since the truth should be told, you the last my trust.
Welcome to Meet the Cast. I'm your host, Pruvi Pierre. We're here at Artful Expressions in Paterson, New Jersey. Shout out to the owner, Daryl Harris. They're first going to introduce themselves, beginning with this beauty to my left. Go right on.
Hello, my name is Erica Monique Williams. I play Erica in the Honor Center, the wife.
Hello, my name is Daniel Nadir Collins. I'm playing as Daniel, her husband.
Hello, my name is Anna Frost. I'm known as the Royal Duchess, and I'm playing as the side chick to them.
How you guys doing? My name is Benny Bernard Sherman. I'm playing my brother, that gentleman right there.
All right, give it up for the cast. Alrighty, so Erica, what sort of person is going to love this film?
People who have had pain, who have dealt with adversity or conflict within a personal relationship, which is just about all of us at one time or another in your life.
Right.
And to different degrees. So, some things bring out of people what other relationships may not. It's how it combines with that particular person.
Right. Bernard, who do you think shouldn't watch this movie?
Well, in my opinion, I don't think any younger kids, as far as under 17, I don't think they should watch this because those two on the far end over there, they really do their thing. So you might want to refrain from having the kids watch that.
Right, for real. Daniel, what was challenging about bringing this script to life?
Being that I never been in that type of situation, so I had to definitely dig to find the character because I could see if I was really been in that type of situation, then it would be easier to bring that type of character to life. So I had to dig to find that character. So that was the challenge.
So it's nothing that you couldn't even relate that to your own reality. So you had to.
What she wants to say is, did you ever cheat on anybody before? You never cheated on anybody before?
Not to.
Unless he's trying to save his butt, I never listened to like,
oh, that part. Oh,
okay. I understand. Anna, so you're the mistress, right? And let me know, how did it feel playing that part?
Honestly, again, that's like everybody else said, it's something I could have related to, but not me as the mistress, but something I had dealt with, even currently. It was a little hard, but you know what? Being that I dealt with it, it threw me right into character, and I actually felt good playing that part because I was able to really come into character and express how I was really feeling at that time.
Right.
So yeah.
It seems like you wanted to play the victim. Is that true?
I was the victim.
Erica, let me stop. Okay, so Erica, what kind of person is going to love your character?
Well, okay, love the character because deep down, all of y'all been crazy over somebody, and you're like, oh shoot, I can relate. Shh. I don't want nobody to know that I've been like that over somebody before. So let her play that part, and I'll just be like, oh my God, on the inside.
Right. Talking to the people.
You gotta bring, when you play a character like that, if you're supposed to be crazy, you gotta look like you're crazy. That's just how it goes.
Speaking of crazy, you put a lot of emotion and realness into that character. Like, how did you prepare for a role like that? Like, what gave you that
Is this tell the truth or just?
Yes, tell the truth. That's yes, tell the truth.
It helped that I had photographs of a past relationship right there. So I went to the photograph and the memories started coming, and I had to bring myself to the place where I was when the breakup happened. It wasn't really about me going through a husband cheating or a man cheating. at that point when I first got into the character. When I got in the basement, I delved into being cheated on before
Right.
at any time in my life.
Right.
But that when I was really on the couch, when I got into character, I had to pull from the relationship that was freshly lost, and it really helped.
You really did a good job. I was like, whoo, I feel it. And Daniel, how did you feel playing the cheater?
I mean, like I said, we've all been in relationships to where, you know, infidelity does happen, but normally in a real life situation, the woman finds out and she's gone. That's it. Y'all break up and then that's it. But, you know, this one here, she took it to a whole nother level.
I did it for all the women who've ever been through that, not just
To
me.
a whole nother level.
Speaking of whole another level, and you were tied up in the film. Like, how was that experience for you? You like
No, I'm just playing. No, seriously, that restriction again just made me follow the character lead, and to be in a place where I couldn't really experience it, but like I said, I was kind of dealing. That's all I kept thinking about was what I was dealing with. So for me to be restricted in it, that actually gave me more proof to get into character. So yeah, it was a little restricted, obviously, but it made me bounce into that character. It really did.
Daniel, you were tied up too. How can you relate, or was it something different for you?
I can't relate.
But did it feel real? Like, Lord, you know, I hope I never go through something like this, or?
Yeah, definitely. Like she was saying, the restriction of being tied up and makes you feel like vulnerable. Like, wow,
Right.
what is going through her mind? What's gonna happen next?
Did it make you feel like, Lord, I'm never gonna cheat because I might just go through this?
It's possible. I mean, it's definitely possible.
And Bernard, it seems like you're always, choking someone up. Is that like your signature move or something?
Nah, that's not my signature move. That was like, I'm just so happy that Jay Sean, the director, he gives you so much range, to do what you need to do to bring what he wants on scene. So, that's pretty much what I was dealing with when it comes to the whole script and how I understood it more by just letting it, soak it in and just let it simmer for a little while. And some of those things that I was doing was basically just me, giving him what I believe that he wanted. So that's not really me, but I can be that if I have to.
It's in you, but
Yes,
you suppress it sometimes.
Turn it off and on.
Don't let the beast come out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Erica, even though Jashon wrote this script specifically for you, do you have an idea of how close he was to giving it to Makeba James?
I had no idea. I had no idea. That's my girl, and she would have done it just as good in her way. I did it my way, but that I did not know that. So.
He was. Do you think because I do know that you guys are very close friends, and you guys have both played in, films recently written by Jay-Sean. So, do you think she could have brought that realness and that emotion the way you did?
Okay, before I answer, yes, she could have, but if you wrote it specifically for me, how was it for people?
That's a question you should ask Jashon. Yeah, that investment.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
Would you like to answer?
I think Makeba would have killed it. That's what I think.
It looks like we got a no comment. Okay, so before we get on to the break, I'd like to know from each of you. We can start with you, Erica. If you had a vote, what would you name it?
A boat?
Yeah.
Chatty Cathy.
Not here.
I wrap up myself, the Royal Duchess.
Call it HP Enterprise.
All right. Well, we have the names of the boats if they had one. And with that, you guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
want you. No one hater that wants you. No, look at you.
Alright, welcome back everyone. We're going to jump right back in and get started. This question will be for all of you. If you could describe your character, how would you describe him or her? What's up with you, Erica?
I'm passing on the first answer.
Alright, well we'll go down to
Come back.
She's
I gotta
always
think about
good.
that.
Okay, that's okay.
Describing my character, I would be angry and just like I want to repay him. You know what I mean? Because in the situation in the household, for example, basically he was the brother that was the one that, you know, thought he was better than everybody else and stuff like that. And I took another route out, so I ended up getting in trouble. So I was kind of angry and I always wanted to get back at him. That's the kind of character.
Anyone jump in?
Vicious vixen at Michelle. Very vicious vixen. A lot of issues that she had to deal with. Promiscuity and anger and just a very vicious individual that just didn't care.
My character, I think any man could be my character. I mean, he just, saw an opportunity and took it and capitalized on the opportunity, and he just got caught. Like most men do, they got caught. It's just that, he was just married to the wrong woman and just, she just took it to a whole nother level. So, yeah, he could have been any man, really.
Selfish.
Yeah, just selfish. Yeah, just, selfish, greedy.
Not thinking about nobody's feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not the wrong woman to be married to. So it's more so that he took advantage of a situation and didn't weigh what he was risking. And, as any women, just like he can say any man could be in my situation, a lot of women have been in this situation and handle it a lot of different ways. Like he said, some will leave, some will stay, some will accept it. So I was thinking when he said he was married to the wrong woman, he meant he should have been married to a woman that would have accepted it and let him get away with it and let him keep doing it over and over and over and over. Go ahead, girl. So she was the type of woman that, had reached the breaking point, which you never know when somebody's going to reach. With all the news stories of people just snapping and you can't figure out how it happens, obviously it's not a lot of times something you expect from a person all the time.
Right.
So, when people reach their breaking point, you can never know what they're going to... You can't say how they're supposed to deal with the situation. Because when she expressed all the things that she was to him and all the things that she thought that she should be to him, she should be to him or whatever he was to her, it obviously didn't match up to some point.
Right.
So when you give a lot, you expect to receive back what you give.
That's very true. I think we all can agree with that. And this question is also for all of you. If you could play any person, dead or alive, who would you play in a movie? No specific order, just jump in when you're ready. Just don't take too long.
Angela Bassett.
All right.
She's incredible.
Powerful.
Very much so. She can produce and direct, and whatever role she plays in, she plays it to the full. Like 911. You guys watch that movie? Or that series, rather? She's incredible in there. Every character she plays. Angela Bassett.
What popped in my head was Lady Sings the Blues. It's just Billie Holiday. Because this role really made me see how deep I could go. And that's the pain factor. You know what I mean? When you can let your pain come out, a lot of times people don't know that that's a strength too. Because a lot of people hold too much in. Well, those are a lot of times the people who snap. the people who always express themselves kind of like they might seem crazy, but they got it together. All they got to do is get it off their chest and they good. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I think I could probably like do Billie Holiday. I can't sing though. I gotta get somebody.
Maybe they could put some auto-tune on it. That works for everybody nowadays, you know?
Yeah, oh well.
What about you guys?
I'm in between anywhere like Forrest Whitaker or Samuel Jackson. I believe that those two guys can play any character, no matter what you give them. I mean, they go from changing their characters, their accent, to they're just so versatile in the craft that those two guys are my favorite actors.
Oh, I missed the
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I was like, would you like to play them as well as them being your favorite?
I mean, they played so many characters. You just
No, I mean, would you
Who would you
like
like
to
to
play
play?
Forrest Whitaker? Would you like to play Samuel Jackson?
oh, you talking about as a character? I would love to be 007, James Bond, or either
Stunts
Triple X.
included?
Stunts included, you know, or Triple X, something like that. We need to definitely venture out as far as characters go. Stop playing the drama so much, because all we do is like play these drama characters. We need to venture out a little bit further and do horror films and do like films like 007, do films like Triple X, and things like that. Be more versatile in characters. So I would definitely love to play one of those characters.
Nice. Last but not least.
Well, in regards to me, I'm going to go a little to the left with it because I would love to play my father in a film. I say that because he's, passed away 17 years ago with cancer, and I would love to have his story on the big screen and let everyone know what type of man he was, you know what I mean? And let people know that he was a great guy, and he had a great character, and he was full of life. And I don't think that there's enough people in this world to know what type of person he was when he carried cancer for so many years. So, not to go too far off, but I would love to play my dad in the next film. Or in
I wanted to add to that a little bit. Would you like to pick a certain, perspective of your father's life, being as that he did have cancer? Would you like to just cover that part? Certain attributes.
Yeah, you know what I would do? I would love to play the part where he's coming home from war, and that's when he got the information about him knowing that he had cancer. So him coming home from war and dealing with that situation right from there, that particular part.
That sounds like a great movie. I'm creative in that.
Yeah.
But we're now going to open the floor for questions. If anyone in the audience has any questions for the cast.
Excuse us.
Sorry.
I have one. What did it take for you to prepare for the role? Walk us through when Jay Sean offered you the role. I mean, how did you feel? Were you excited? Did you think you had to? Did you have to go through some type of training? Get your mind set for it? How did that come about? I mean, he just called you. He asked you for you want the position, and you take from there.
Well, the first time I auditioned for him was for Chatline. And it was outside in Eastside Park, and he said, you are going to be held captive by somebody. And what are you going to say to them when they come down? Like, you're by yourself in the basement. When they come down, you have to try to get them to help, let you out the cage. So that was crazy. That audition was like, I went in on it. So from there, we did A Solar Dream. I only auditioned for him once, basically, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
From there, we did Solar Dream, and he was gonna not have me be in Shakedown until the end of Solar Dream when my son died, and I ran up. Well, I thought he died, and I ran up, and he called me and said, I was only gonna have Makiba, Dawn, KK, and Naeed in there. He said, I'm going to let you do it because of that. And I'm like, thank you. And then after that, he called me for this one. So at this point, whenever he calls me, I'm like, what we going to do now? So, because he has allowed me to play various characters. You know, I play different characters.
So how many
And-
movies have you been in? That
We did Chatline, A Stolen Dream, Shakedown episodes 1, 2, and 3, and The Honest Sinner now.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any questions?
Well, I'm sure they're gonna answer your question too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
As far as like when I get the call from him and tell him, you know, he tells me what character I'm playing. All I do, he did actually send me a clip of a movie, a link to a movie that was very similar. So what I did was watch that movie, and that's what helped me get into my character. So I watch a movie or a show to, you know, that's what I do to prepare for a character, especially one that I've never played before.
So when Jay Sean called me, I was very excited. Let me tell you, I was like, "Oh my God, he's serious!" I was in the bottom, season 1, episode 9, ending, and to me personally, it's not a boast, but I feel like I carried myself in a certain way. So when he offered me this particular role, I said, "Oh, that's easy. I got this one with nothing. This is what I practice, you know, in a personal life. It's nothing." So I was just very excited, and I'm glad that he actually offered it to me.
For me, what I did to prepare myself for that role is that when Jay Sean sent me the script, first of all, we was on the phone and he said, "Yo, P, I got something for you. I want you to slay this scene, man, because the cast, they all good, yo. And I need you in this one." You know what I mean? So that's just how he talks to me all the time after he speaks about how his mom doing and things like that. But as far as like studying and things like that, and getting prepared, I just constantly read the script over and over, and then while I'm doing that, certain things will come to me, you know, because Jay Sean gives you like a range of free will, so to speak, to kind of go where you need to go as far as he wants that character to be. So that's pretty much what I did. I just read the script over and over and things like that. Because I was also in his other movie called The Bottom. I played actually his older brother. It's kind of weird how he got me playing his older brother. He's actually older than me. But I did that. He saw, that I was capable of doing what he's asking me to do. So ever since then, we just took off. So just preparing and reading over and over is what I do to get prepared for the scene.
Does anyone else have any questions? Yes, ma'am.
So, all of y'all actors and actresses, have this been something that you had desired as a young kid, and now your dream come true?
Well, yes, it is actually. This is what I absolutely love. I mean, just finding other jobs and things like that. It's like my mother would always say, when it's for you, it's going to be for you. Nobody can take it away from you. And like just understanding like the scripts that he gave, and what he's asking you, to bring to the stage and things like that, to the scene. I'm sorry. It just became easy. And the more you do it, and I'm sure the cast can agree, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And it's just a great thing. This is really what I want to do.
I have a question. How long have you guys been performing as the same cast in the same play?
Well, again,
I think what she's asking, have you guys, as a collective, done anything together before?
Yeah, we have. Well, me and Erica have. We've done what was it?
I'll help you.
Several. We've done several movies.
Well, you came through castings, right? Didn't you come through New York castings?
No, he talking about projects for Jay Sean.
How many have we done for Jay
Together.
Sean?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2. We did A Stolen Dream and Shakedown 2. No,
Yeah,
Shakedown 2 and The Honest Sinner.
Yeah.
3. And then we did A Woman Sworn was my Cinderella for my trilogy, and he was in that. So.
So y'all got work history.
Perform
Yeah.
locally, or is this off Broadway, on Broadway? Is this here in Jersey, New York? Where do you guys perform it?
I do both. I just started recently doing both. I'm gonna be in season 5 of Power. I'm gonna be in season 3 of Quantico, and I do things like this locally as well. So I do it all.
I would like to come see you.
I feel like every time I get
stage.
I'm sorry.
Luna Stage in West Orange.
No, well, I personally am doing more film than theater.
Okay.
But this is something that to answer your other two questions.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do this. The reason I named my book Chatty Cathy is because as a child, that was a doll that taught me or whatever. And my family called me that, so I'm living up to who I am, which is very expressive. From writing to acting to talking to everything, it's all the same to me. And anybody that has a project that gives me the opportunity to be another character, I'm gonna do it. Because it's a part of, it's practice, it's, it's fun, it's what I love to do. And I count it all as just as important. It's a part of the process. So I don't, unless it's a character that I feel wouldn't. Although I delve deep in these characters, I never feel like it compromised me as a person. I don't feel like I'm not going to sell my soul to do something, because it's not about really money for me, it's the craft. I know the money will come because I'm building my craft, and the money has to come when you're good at your craft, so you have to do certain things to practice your craft, which is all the opportunities you can get. It's like a rapper. If they tell you to freestyle and you're like, oh, I don't freestyle, well, you're not a rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm freestyling all day. You want to make a movie right now? Let's make a movie, y'all. Y'all want to make a movie?
Yes.
So that's it.
How about you, Anna? Did you always want to do this as well?
No. But when this opportunity was presented to me, it was something that I did think, oh, well, maybe I can. I doubted myself a whole lot in the beginning, but initially it was just like, okay, well, let me just jump in and see what I got. I kind of tested my own integrity to see as far as, is this for me?
Right.
I did like the very first role that I played, which was real short, but of course, coming in real late as an amateur, where do you really stand? So I tested myself. I felt that I did okay. Okay, so when the next role was presented to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to play this role. And like I said, it was something I could relate to already my own personal lifestyle. So, yes, good.
Same here. I've always wanted to be an actor. My first movie I saw was Indiana Jones. And when I saw that, I was like, that's what I want to do. I want to be an actor. So,
Any other questions? Going once, going twice. Well, before we conclude, I do have a few more questions for you guys, because, during the first segment, we kind of asked you questions about the, movie, but I kind of want to get into more depth of who you guys are as a person, So we're just going to, get a dip and dabble into little things. So I want to know your favorite book, your favorite movie, your favorite actor, your favorite actress, and your sign, your zodiac sign. Can y'all remember that all at once? Let me know. Favorite movie, favorite actor, favorite actress, zodiac, and the book. Don't forget the book. Well, you wrote the book, so it might be your book, right?
I'm trying to be modest over here.
But anybody could jump in at any time. Whoever wants to go first, no problem.
So you're thinking, you let me think about all this.
I have so many favorites. I just love the art, so I don't pick up. I have a lot of favorites, you know what I mean? And I love various, just like Daniel was saying. I don't like just one type of thing. I like all different types of things. I love fantasy. Can't wait to see A Wrinkle in Time. I mean,
but there's one movie that you could watch over and over and over and over again. Like, you just never get tired of it. Which movie is that? You can't watch every movie over and over again. It's already come.
Menace to Society is a movie that, and Boys in the Hood are two movies that inspired me, besides the passing of my cousin, to write All That Glitters, which was my first book, because I wanted to show the female side of the community that we call the hood. So that's how I started out. So those, although I always was a writer, I'm a writing teacher, I always have written. When I started writing my first book, I was like, let's tell how females get down. So that's called All That Glitters. So I have to say that's what inspired me.
And what is your zodiac?
Taurus. Taurus, the bull. Yes.
Ready.
Gotta live up to that too. I'm just living up to it, you know.
And the rest of you, who give some favorites?
My favorite movie, I would have to say, Mo Better Blues, because it had Denzel and Wesley Snipes in that movie, and I was like, wow, that's a good mixture. Never seen a movie like that since, you know, where it had two main characters besides another movie. I think that's my all-time favorite.
What about your favorite book, actor, actress?
My favorite book, I can say, has been, honestly, currently is 48 Laws of Power.
Oh, I read that too.
Yeah, it's my favorite book right now.
They teach you how to deceive people to a certain extent, though. It's just like I'm learning how to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I've never been in that situation before.
He's trying to learn how to get up.
You're deceiving your audience.
True say.
Yes,
True say. Okay, how about your favorite actor, your favorite actress?
Actor would be, I would say Samuel L. Jackson and Forrest Whitaker. Both of those guys, those are my favorite. Actress, Angela Bassett. She's very she plays very respectful roles in movies, and she hasn't compromised herself, you know, just to win an Oscar.
Say that.
So definitely got much respect for her. Not knocking other actresses who have. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do in Hollywood, depending on who you are. But she would be my favorite.
Nice. And the zodiac.
Virgo.
Virgos. All right. Matt.
Yes. My zodiac, I am a Pisces. My birthday was last week, by the way.
Happy birthday.
Still accepting gifts. Again, my favorite actress, as I said before, was Angela Bassett. My favorite book. I don't have a favorite book. Movie, we can go there.
Take us there.
I have a couple, but Equalizer. Denzel Washington, he's amazing. He's another one of my favorite male actors. Did everybody see that movie, Equalizer? Anybody?
Yes.
Amazing. Any role that Denzel and Angela, those are my favorite two, male and female. Any role that they play, I see them playing it. I put myself, I'm like, I can do that. Like, look how things, like, I study them, actually. So, but yeah, I don't have a favorite book. What was the other one's favorite?
The favorite actor, actress, you said that, and your zodiac. You,
No book, I don't have a book.
Yeah, so you got them all down. You got them all covered.
As far as me, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, me too.
And
Power
my
to the
favorite,
people.
my favorite actress would be Taraji P. Henson. My favorite actor would be Morgan Freeman. My favorite book would be the Bible.
All right.
You guys introduced my favorite. I'm proud.
Did you say your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I would say Shawshank Redemption. I like that movie. And The Bucket List. Those would be my two favorite movies. Those are both good.
You don't know shit about pussy, motherfucker.
Why don't you come and show me what they taught you about the vagina?
Think I'm gonna do that.
Put it up. Put it up there.
Hey.
Oh.
Wow, mommy, God.
Oh.
Come on.
Give me it.
What?
Give me that
What?
dick, baby.
Oh.
Give me that dick.
Welcome have the director of the film on this center here, Jay Sean Jackson. Round of applause, everyone. And he has a special announcement that he would like to make.
I tried to stay in the back, but I felt like this is something that needs to be done. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this evening, and everybody who supported the film on the center. It's getting good reviews. Looking forward to shooting episode 2. Hopefully we get some funding or some more supporters, to make it happen. But at this time, like sometimes it feel like when you write a movie, it's like I feel like I'm living my dream. So even if I never reach the heights that I would like to reach, I mean, how many people really get to, live their dreams out by turning, how would you say that, words into reality from a pen and a paper. So I'm happy to do that. But also, why I say that is because the cast members, I could write it, but it's up to them to come through and make it real. And if you've seen the movie, you know that these 4 cast members, they really made it real. And I'm not sure if everybody is familiar with all the movies, but Daniel was in another couple of movies I had, but he was in one specific movie where I called him up and I was like, I got a small part for you. And Daniel was like, yeah, he was like, it don't matter because I'm gonna take, you give me 5 minutes, and I'm gonna give it my best 5 minutes that I could give. You know what I mean? And
I said, actually, I gave him a quote that I learned from another actor. I said, there's no such thing as small parts, only small actors.
Right.
So no matter what part you give me,
It's a part.
I'm gonna feel it regardless. Right.
And he did. It was kind of a small part. It was in a movie, Stolen Dream, and
I didn't even have a script. That was all off the top.
Yeah, I let him freestyle with that one. And like Bernard said earlier, that I'm the kind of director that I like to let the actors ad-lib and express themselves as much as possible, because I believe that that's what makes film real. Not just by going by every word that I write down and every action and every thing that I put on paper. Is when you add stuff, that's what brings the film into reality. So anyway, with that being said, Daniel, he made such an impact on my movie, I keep forgetting. I got so many movies. Stolen Dream. That I said that I just had to give him an award. So this award right here is the Best Actor Award for the movie Stolen Dream. And even though he had a small part with no script, I think this is fitting for. Anything you want to say?
I just want to say thank you for all the parts that you've given me. I mean, it's definitely preparing me to reach a higher plateau. I told Deshaun I want to do this for a living. Mm-hmm. And it starts here. It started now. I'm getting this award today, but who knows? I might be up there getting an Academy Award. So I'm just glad I got his support. He's on the bandwagon before he leaves the station.
All right.
So I'm just glad I got him in my corner. It's just been good working with him. I'm gonna continue working with him until Hollywood gives me that call.
Right.
So your GPS ain't taking you in a different direction. So your GPS ain't taking you in a different direction.
Like George Bush said, I learned one thing from George Bush: stay the course.
Stay the course.
Stay the course. If I learned one thing from that guy, I learned that to stay the course. So everybody hated him, I get it, but look what we got now.
and that we was going back and forth in Texas a couple of days ago, and he was saying a couple of things to me, and I was saying a couple of things, you know. And it's one thing I told him in the text. He was like, well, you must don't know like certain things that I'm doing, and I told him in the text. I was like, I don't gotta know and I don't gotta see it. I knew you was a star when you first came on the set. Right? That's what I told him. He texted me back and he said, yeah. You know, that was mutual respect, and you know, you can't ask for more, you know. And I hope you do continue to work with me more, you know. But if not, you're gonna have to ask Erica what we're gonna do with him in the movie. He left me tied up. Now he's a good brother, and I think he's gonna go far in this field.
That's right.
You can't really ask for more. Just give 100%. Because doing things independent is kind of hard when you're trying to do everything on your own. You're trying to finance it and writing movies, and you hope you really like you could never pay the actors what they really worth. You know what I mean? And they come through. They come through. They support me. I support them as much as I could with whatever I could, and they never miss a beat. They never miss a beat. None of them, because the ones that's just there for themselves, you see right away. They're not around. But like you see Erica, she been in 2, 3, 4 of my movies. Daniel, Bernard, L.A., Duchess, that's the people that's there for the long haul. You see the people you see them one time and then you don't see them no more. They was just there for themselves. But that's okay too. You know what I mean? Hate, love, sort of motivation for me. But anyway, with that being said, you mind switching seats with the lovely Erica Williams? Okay, Erica Williams. Oh man. Let me see. I gotta think. When I first met Erica, she seemed a little bit too talkative for me. I thought, just a little bit too talkative for me. But I found out that all her intentions was good intentions. And any input she give you is only to make you better and to make your film better. And while she improves herself. And like Daniel, if you want to see two people, and I'm not saying she better than him, he better than her, but if you want to see somebody who could take a small part and just make it like huge, then you gotta watch some of the movies she in, because she's another one that I know if she just keeps doing what she's doing, she's gonna make it. I mean, the only person that can stop her is herself. And I like we said earlier, I did write the movie On the Center for her, but we was kind of losing communication. So I was thinking about giving it to somebody else. And I asked my man Humble back there. I was like, who could we give the movie to? On the Center. He's like, give it to Makiba. And I was talking to Makiba, and I think you called me one day. You said, I still got that part, right? And it was just something like when you texted or you called me, and I was like, I don't know what it was. It was a sign or what it was, and I was like, yeah, you still got the part. Even though I had spoken to Makiba about the part, but God worked in mysterious ways.
That's right.
Look what happened. Like the part was written for her. It was almost given away, and then it was given to her. And I don't think anybody could have did a better part of a distraught, insane, crazy wife than Erica. You know what I mean? She actually, I don't know, like what they say what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. But this part, I gotta say this part. We be on the set, and she won't be saying nothing to nobody. She just be where she at, holding a picture, and we be getting ready to count off, the set, and she's getting into character. So you could talk to her, but she won't hear you. You're like, oh, okay, Erica getting into character right now. And then we would count it off, 3, 2, 1, and you say action, and she would throw the picture across the room and just jump right into just jumped right into her character, like deep. It was very deep. It's something that you would have to see it yourself to feel the impact of it. But with that being said, she also been in a lot of my movies. And the ones particular that stand out is for a movie. I had Chatline, and then this one. Oh no, and Honest Sinner. She did good in all of them, but in Chatline, it was a scene where she had to get into a dog cage. And we had the dog cage, and Efren brought the dog cage. They looked at kind of, I was like, how long ago, where it gets kind of dirty a little bit. And I was like, Eric, let me clean this, let me get this cage. You sure you want to? Before I knew it, she was in the cage already. Like, she was ready in character in the cage, and it was like, you got to see that Chatline. That's also on YouTube, and she was just incredible in that. And she was incredible in Stolen Dream. But in this movie, I think you really became your own in this movie. For whatever reasons it is, you really became your own, and for that, I just say that she deserved awards for that, for those two movies. Award for Chatline, and this one is for The Honest Sinner. So you find a nice place to put those.
Yes.
Remember, anything you'd like to say about your great director? About yourself and whatever.
I must thank you on camera for the opportunities that you've given me, and I'm going to continue to work with you. And these are the best because they're the first, and it's only up from here. So
that's right.
I wouldn't know what this. I feel like it's that moment right now because it tells me that a lot is about to come. And, I'm the type of person that if I'm going to do something, I have to do it all the way. I don't play any games with anything that I do. Some may call that an extremist, but that's just basically, I feel like if you're going to do something, you have to do it to the best of your ability. And, it's real to me. So I thank you, and this means so much to me.
With that being said, we're going to take one more break, and then we're going to get out of here. I know we've been in here for a while. This is the last book I wrote. It's called Andre Williams Story. It's about the gentleman in the back right here. Very close friend of mine, a partner of mine, executive producer on a lot of films. This is a good book, and you can find it on Amazon. He was born with muscular dystrophy, confined to a wheelchair since the age of 13 to 12. He couldn't talk for 4 years. He was in a coma for a month. His mother had problems with street stuff and everything, and the doctors only gave him 12 years to live, and he's 40 or 41 right now. He raps. He had children. He take care of himself. I got a lot of respect for him. And I want to say this real quick that when I first met him, I was doing a book signing for another book I had wrote. He came up to me. He asked me. He was like, "Could you write my life story?" So I was looking at him like most people probably look at people that's disabled. And the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, what life story? I'm saying this in my mind. What's your life story gonna be about? And his life story was amazing. It's about overcoming obstacles and all kinds. Because most of us think about headaches and pimples and ingrown toenails, but imagine waking up disabled every day. And going through, just day-to-day trials and tribulations. And this book is really a testimony, and it'll make you think different about your life, about the next time you see somebody disabled or handicapped. It'll really make you think, about that if you read this book. And I'm not just saying that because I wrote the book. I'm just saying it's really a good book. And most people think that I did a lot for him by writing this book, but what they really don't know is that he did a lot for me. You know what I mean? By writing this book, it changed my life. Miss Duchess, come in for a minute.
That'll be me.
Yeah, that'd be me because it's funny. I had this book, and you said earlier you don't have a favorite book. Well, now you got one. Yeah.
But Miss Thing, I ain't forget about you. Guess who I came across? Your husband. And he's on his way. He'll be in here about 5 minutes or so. Don't look scared now.
All right, we're back with the entire cast, and these last couple questions are going to be for everyone. So I just wanted to first give you guys the opportunity to let the audience know, if there's anybody you want to give a shout out to, if there's a social network you want to give out to the people so they can find you, follow you, stalk you, stalk stuff. Don't stalk nobody, I was just joking, but
Right.
but let the people know where they can find you because you guys did great.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook. My name actually is. I was so inspired with the movie Black Panther that I actually changed my name to T'Challa_Black Panther, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook with that name.
Spell it out for them just in case.
TCHALLA T'Challa_Black Panther.
Alright.
Okay.
On Facebook, you can find me at Erica Monique Williams, the Boss Lady Conference Radio Show, eBoogie Films. And on Instagram, you can find me at Erica Monique Williams and Boss Lady Radio Show.
On Facebook, you can find me as Anna Frost, Anna, and then Frost, F-R-O-S-T. On Instagram, I have my personal business. I own a hair studio in Clifton, which is about 1.5 years from the 2 years in play. That's 45 East Madison Avenue, Clifton, New Jersey. On Instagram, I am Healthy Hair First _by Royalty. Healthy Hair First _by Royalty. That.
Okay, on Facebook, you can find me under Bernard Sherman. And on Instagram, you can find me by typing in hb.e19 allstar. That's hb.e19 allstar on Instagram.
And is there anything that you guys have out? I know Erica, you have a book and things like that. Would you like to let the people know where they can find it, the name of the book, things like that?
Yes, I have 6 novels, All That Glitters, Shining Star, A Woman Scorned is a trilogy, and The Robin Hoods. They're on Amazon.
Anyone else would like to promote any kind of things like that?
I'm on YouTube as well. I got my own YouTube channel. Nadir Collins. You can find me on Nadir Collins on YouTube. I do little stuff, little comedy things on YouTube. Sometimes I like to, vent. I have different characters that I actually do. One his name is Earl. One his name is Pepito Menendez. And Ubuntu. So I just do different voice characters. Something that I just like to do to help perfect my craft.
You can listen to me on Fridays from 12 to 9 anymore. Now Thursday nights from 8 to 10 at nonfictionradio.com. I have a radio show called The Boss Lady Chronicles Radio Show.
I also have a YouTube, which is not really like normal. I'm about to really promote it, especially now. And also Healthy Hair First _ by Royalty to connect.
Okay.
And I also have a YouTube under the same name, Bernard Sherman. You can see me. I do different monologues from William Shakespeare to, things of that sort. Just getting the monologue aspect out there. And I'm working on a film right now. It's called 15XV Official Trailer. You can check that out on YouTube. Also, it's the word 15. You have to spell it out. XV Official Trailer. You can see pieces and clips of that movie also.
All right, thank you so much for that, guys. Before we conclude, I personally saw the film and I liked it. And I have something on my mind and I think everybody wants to know. And I mean, I may be pushing it a little bit and it might be too much information that y'all may be giving out, but it's just a try. It doesn't hurt to try, okay? It doesn't hurt to try. Who was that at the door at the end? Really?
Yeah, stay tuned to check that out.
Maybe y'all could tell me after they leave.
She's okay.
No? Really? You're gonna hold that back?
I'll give you a hint. That is off of Jay Sean.
I don't like that. A first initial, describe them. Was it a male or right? With the exception of Anna, was the person alive? We dead, male, female, what? Was it?
Honestly, we don't know because we was in the room shooting her and trying to figure out who was going to do
So they want to
We don't even know. We don't even know.
That's all right, but guess what? We can all find out when we go check it out. You look that thing out there, you go check it out, see what's at the door, okay? And before we conclude, we're just going to have Mr. Daryl Harris, the owner of Artful Expressions, come on out.
Thank you kindly. If I may say a few things, this wonderful cast here, I saw the movie myself twice. They did their thing. They did their thing. They all held their own. It was a great thing. I watched it twice, and I can relate to a lot of it because some of the stuff I've done in my past. So I can relate how they acted. And I have behaved somewhat, and I've taken some of y'all parts. I feel like. So, I just didn't get shot, but still, it was good. It was very good. I appreciate them being here. Give them all a hand. Now, I'd like to all thank you all for coming to Four Kings Artful Expressions. And you say Four Kings. Four Kings is not just myself, my other three brothers, Tony, Timmy, Douglas, Hayden. We all together in this. I had a store down Main Street 17 years ago. Did a great job. Now I'm doing something different and new with my brothers, and we're enjoying it. We got bigger and better things going on. And my top sales associate, Mr. Jerry Johnson, please come in. It's called The Money Shower Curtains here, and I'm gonna open it up for you and bring it across. Now, this is one of our best sellers here. We also ship out. We just don't do retail, we do wholesale, and we ship out. So we got 3 ways we doing this, okay? And this is one of our best sellers. Thank you very kindly, Jerry. Thank you very kindly. So we're located at 92 Washington Street, Patterson, New Jersey. Our hours are from 11 to 7. And come on down, and most likely you'll meet with Jerry and myself at times. Thank you very kindly.
All right, everyone, with that being said, on behalf of the cast and the director, Jason Jackson, I would like to thank everyone for coming out. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. You guys got to learn a little bit more about the cast. And that concludes everything for tonight. Thank you, everyone.